Alright, hi guys. I wanted to do a quick 2 week no spend check-in. It's already been 2 weeks. Well, actually, it's been more than that because today is the 17th and the 14th was the 2 week mark. But I got my little, this is my little, I got it at the dollar store. It's a little calendar. I went ahead and took these off of a different calendar, just stuck them in there so it's easier for me to go by the months and stuff like that. But I just have everything written down and uh, stuff like that. So, and it just kind of helps me when I'm writing down the things for my no spend month. Now I've got everything here. Let me just grab the paper. So see, I already been through this on my week one, but this was all the groceries that we had bought on the first. And then I just wrote down like different stores what we bought. And then this was, obviously I've been through all this on my first week's video, so you guys will have to go check that out if you want to kind of see what's been going on there. And then I did a kind of like okay, week one on the first I spent this much, the second I spent this much, the third, the fourth, which was a total of that that plus that, but obviously it's because we went for groceries and all that stuff, so normally that's going to be higher. And then we get in, and I do this every day. I sit down and I write down things just so that I have an idea what's went on that day and how much money I spent. So on the 8th, I put $60 in gas, but that came from Jay's dialysis money. I made a vlog talking about the first week of our no spend month. My mother bought us a big shampoo, and I had to put $5 away. Then on the 9th, it was a dialysis day. There was no school. Riley spent the day with my parents. We bought 2 coffees. Yes, I caved in, and I got one on the way down. But 9 days into the month and only getting 1 coffee for myself, I think, is pretty good. And I blame Jay because he didn't make any before we left. Usually I'll take a cup down with me. But we used his gift cards, and then we got one on the way home. So total spent was $5.92, but it came from a gift card. So technically it's not out of pocket, so I'm not including that. Although I should write down here $5.92. I'll go and fix that up later on. The 10th and the 11th was the weekend. I put up my Christmas tree. I made a turkey for Jay's birthday. There was a big snowstorm. It was Remembrance Day. Total spent $0. On the 12th was a dialysis day again. Again, no school. I used the money that Jay got for his birthday, and we got McDonald's for supper that night. Got a couple things at Walmart that cost $9.17, and 2 of his coffees using his gift card. Only one was out of pocket. And then in last month before we started this no spend, it was Monopoly month or whatever at Walmart, and we had won a couple things on our coffee. So there was other things that we had got throughout the last month, but I never included them. But this month we had kept a free muffin, a free cheeseburger, and a free hot drink. So we got a hot chocolate. And then Riley came down with us that day, so I made him and I a sandwich for lunch on that day. So that was that. And then day 13, I wrote today I started decluttering my bedroom. I called the guy about the internet. They should be coming on the 20th. And then, so we didn't spend any money that day. And then on the 14th, it was obviously that was our 2 weeks into our no spend challenge. I think it's going really well. We didn't get the dialysis on this day because it was storming and there was 150-kilometer winds. They canceled school as well. We took $5 from the money that he had. We put that away to get that food order that I showed you guys. If you go back, I put like a $5 grocery haul. That's what that was all about, and I explained that in there. So that was, and then I just, obviously we're the 17th, but I'll explain this when I do my 3 week, check-in. So on the 8th, we spent $60 in gas, but that was not out of pocket. On the 9th, we spent $5.92 for coffee, but that was used for gift cards, so again, we didn't use anything out of pocket. The 10th and the 11th was the weekend, we didn't spend anything. The 12th, I spent $9.17 at Walmart, $2.15 cash for coffee. Then we got the free small hot chocolate muffin and a cheeseburger. $4.30 was spent on Tim cards for those other 2 coffees. And then he got birthday money, so we used that, and we got McDonald's for supper, so that wasn't out of pocket either. The 13th, we didn't spend anything. The 14th, we had put $5 away to get that money order, so, but that's not out of pocket either. So total spent for week 2, I wrote $86.54 using other money other than out of pocket. 60 of that though was gas, so technically that doesn't count, which would only make it $26.54. Out of pocket, $0. So week 2 was a little bit better. I mean, you gotta use what you got when you're doing things like this, and that's exactly what we did. So I think that's good, not spending anything out of pocket. So we're gonna see how we're doing. We're gonna do for week 2. We're already a couple days in. We're 3 days into week 2. So far, so good. Obviously, today is the 17th, and tomorrow is the 18th, which we're not going to be spending anything because it's the weekend, which we never do on the weekends because we stay home. So that is my little update on week 2. Been staying on track a little bit more this week. Next week, let me see here. I kind of have to cheat a little bit because on the 25th it is the Christmas party at my mom's. So this week sometime, we usually get paid on this day, but I volunteer on this day, and then the internet guy is supposed to be coming on this day, and I have report cards on this day, so I won't be getting to town on this day. We might possibly do it on this day if it's not storming. We might go down a little bit earlier. I'll see. We don't really have a big time frame before and after dialysis, so we will see. And I don't like to, like, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the 2 days that I don't have to run through the week. So if I don't have to go anywhere, I don't want to have to go anywhere. So I will see anyways, but sometime this week I'm going to have to go to the store and get something for the Christmas party. Now I volunteered to bring, I was going to do like sausages on a stick, I guess. It's kind of like finger foods. I figured I could get a big pack of sausages for $6. Hopefully they're still $6. I could cook all those up and then just put them on little toothpicks, and you can eat that with some crackers and cheese, and there's going to be all kinds of stuff like that. I will definitely vlog it. We've been doing these Christmas parties for as long as I can remember, at least since the kids have been little. They love it. They all get gifts and candies, and it's just a time that we all get together with the family, extended family and stuff like that, and just celebrate. So it's a month early, but it's because in December there's just so much going on. Lots of birthdays and Christmas and all that stuff. So we usually have it at the end of November, that little party. So that's kind of going out of my budget of my no spend month, but I kind of can't show up to the party with nothing, so I'm going to have to take some of my grocery money and just pick up something. I don't plan on spending a lot on groceries because there's a lot of meat in the freezer, and I think I had a list somewhere of what was in the freezer. I'm not quite sure. But we still have a lot of turkey left. I've been kind of doing a how I stretch my turkey um, video and vlogs for that, but I don't think I have it here. Oh, yes, I do. So there's still, like, as for groceries, I don't need a lot. I want to try to take some of that money and go get some Christmas gifts so I'm not stuck next month scrounging around trying to get Christmas gifts for everyone. I know I shouldn't have waited till the end of the year to do that, but next year I'm going to buckle down and it'll be a lot better. So these are some of the ideas of things that I could make with the stuff that I have in my freezer. This is, I got, I've been through this before. I have a whole chicken in there. There's still some bologna and some hamburger. And uh, yesterday will be on my week 3, but I ended up buying some ground pork. So I'll use that. That can be added to this list as well. We still have lots of chicken breast. We still have that pork and gravy. That'll be one meal. We have a ton of those Walmart burgers left. There's still a chicken in the barbecue sauce. There's still a bunch of fish sticks, clams. Like I said, a whole chicken. I'm not going to cook that right now because there's still... I cooked the whole turkey and there's still, I'd say, about half of what I cooked. And we've been eating lots of turkey. So that's a different... another meat. And then there's just different meals. There's obviously, I've got chili, there's rice bakes, there's lots of broths and soups, and there's still the spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti sauces, I had 4, but I used 3 of them up the other day when I made lasagna. Again, there's lasagna in the freezer. I froze up that. I made chicken the other day, like homemade garlic chicken and stuff like that. I froze half of it and I kept half of it out and I ate off that for like 3 days. I just finished it up last night. These are some of the vegetables that we have. At some point I'm probably going to use and make that tortellini bake, pasta stuff, whatever, just to get rid of it because that's been in my freezer for a very long time. And yeah, so the rest of the month is really going to buckle down and eat up what we have in the freezer, get rid of some of it. I would like to be down to one freezer so that I could defrost the other one, give it a good clean and all that stuff. So we're going to really be... So that's why I don't need a lot of groceries. So that is my week 2 of my no spend month. And I think we're doing pretty good. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my week 3 update.